Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode server and having a blast. This is my little nether island, because, you know, making islands, that's what I do. The weird thing is we have fire tick turned off, but we still have fires happening with near the lava. It just doesn't burn anything, which is weird. Anyway, what I wanted to do is get back here to the main area. You kind of look back there. Yep, Nether Island. I put that center, and I like making a 3x3 so that there's a center spot instead of a 2x4 or 2x3. And I put that precisely on a multiple of 8. So then when I went into the Nether and put it up, I put it exactly in that correct spot, just to make sure that it lined up nicely. And that one is no longer down there anymore. So let's run back here because I need to get something. In the last episode, I got a bunch of witchery stuff done, but I needed to, well, I got the blood magic taken care of. However, I don't have any way of getting magic, getting blood. I mean, life essence. So there's the sacrificial orb, and this will take your own life essence. And for that, you need a mana pearl and 1,000 millibuckets of blood, or a full bucket of that. And I've got my mana pearl here, and we'll just go ahead and click that, let that drain. What I've got here is over 2,000 millibuckets of blood in there. And I've done nothing to make that happen. The way I got that is I have a fairly deep smeltery here, and if it's deep enough, you will get bats and they will burn up and die. Or if it's deep enough and it's dark enough down there, you'll get random mobs spawning in there, and that will also cause problems. Either way works for me. I don't mind. So then I've got this thing, and it just took a heart but did nothing because I'm not next to the I should actually eat a little thing. There we go. I'll talk about the Botania stuff in a bit, but not right now. Right now it's blood magic time. I do want to come over here and, oh yeah, get some stone blocks, because what I want to do is start with the blood magic and start the process of getting slates. Now, standing here close to the altar itself, if I right click and I lose a heart, come back here, you. Then each heart I puts in some blood into the altar, and it's hard to see because there's no way of knowing how much is here. The other thing I wanted was to have more hearts than normal, and I will stop now. Because yeah, it's very easy to kill yourself off that way. The thing I wanted was to have more hearts than normal, and for that I crafted some of these red heart canisters. And if we take a look at those, I've been slowly getting these off of the mobs that I kill up in my mob farm and elsewhere. Necrotic bone, I get those off of the wither skeletons as I chew up on them. Also bought some from Asha with a coin. Jeweled apples, that was 40 diamonds to make that. And then the empty canisters, tin and a bone or aluminum. And I have lots of aluminum. So I said, okay, I'll just use that. So they give me a lot more hearts. And let's eat some more food. And I just need to slowly lose some of this life essence so that I can fill this up, because if I take one of these, let's hit U for use, and I put it in the blood magic, a tier 1, 1,000 life points will give me a blank slate. So let's do that right now, because I'm sure I've got more than 1,000 life points. I'm trying to remember how much is stored in here at level 1, and I don't remember. I think by default it's a 10,000. I don't remember. What I do want is to make something with this. Impact and it says camel input things. Those are interesting. I do want to make a candelabra for witchery to add to my witchery altar, but there was something else I needed. Oh yeah, I need to, with the tier 2, I need to turn that into a reinforced slate. And is this what I need? This is what I need. So I need to get tier 2 so that I can go ahead and get me finally a mana tablet so I can have mana with me, and that unlocks a lot of Botania stuff. But for right now, I still need to keep working on this. I don't want to put more than just one at a time, just because it eats up way more of the life points if I do that. And careful, you will die very quickly if you do too much. But I'm just going to sit there and convert a whole bunch of these. So I have done a lot of work here. I've gone ahead and converted the Arcane Stone, 64 of them, into blank slates, and I'm going to keep 2 there and keep the other ones here. Let's go ahead and take this mana diamond and turn that into the beginning orb, the very first orb. I think it's the apprentice orb, or gee, you're such a lame loser orb. One of those, I can't remember. It's been a while since I've done blood magic. And this should take, I think, 2,000 life points to make happen. We'll see. Yep. Oh, here. I can click on this right here. 2,000. Yep. Takes 2,000 to make it. So it should be doing it. It's just taking a long time. I can give it a little bit more blood. Life points. Totally not blood. Life points. Yay, it did it. Okay, and if we take a look at this, it's fine. If I right-click it, now it's bound to me. And I don't believe, because again, like it's been a long time, if I place this in here, it'll take the life essence that's in the altar now and move it into the internal pool, which I don't need at this point. However, what I do want to do, now that I've got that, is come over here. Let's grab a little bit of blueberry juice, because yum. I want to go ahead and make something. Let's go ahead and take you, and that gives me the witchery waystones, and I want to make 50. Yeah, now I've got to remember exactly how many of these I need to make. I definitely want to sit there and convert these 8. Oh, that's the wrong pick. Let's get the right. I'm just going to turn these into cobble. That's just fine. I'm very low on cobble right now. However, so I need 8 of the slates. Here we go. Oh, blood runes. Yeah, so let's get. Why click over? So you are there. I'll put you there. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing these shards. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get those. Because I've got enough runes, I can convert these 2 layers. So that's a tier 1. As soon as I surround it with 8, that's a tier 2. And as soon as these are in place, that becomes a tier 3. So I'm going to leapfrog from tier 1 to 3 as soon as I make all these various slates. For that, I need to go get, let's go get home. Is it lazy? Let's get some shards. And I have lots of the order shards. No, not order, air. I have lots and lots of air shards. Yeah, see, there's a whole stack of those. Now I should be able to make this. Actually, I can make it right here. Let's see how many I can make. I can make 16, which is more than No, I need more still. Yes, because I need more stone. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the 8 I need to go around to make the first, and then I need 20 more. So there is another 8. I need some more stone. And I've got plenty of those. And there's another 16. That's more than I need. Let's take some of these off. Yeah, 12. Yes, that's exactly what I need. So there's my 20 more that I get. I'm going to put you back here. And let's go set up some stuff. I have been planting these for a reason which I won't get into yet. But this is the fourth one that I've grown here. And you'll notice that it's got a nice green patch around because there's an aura in there, which is mighty handy. I'm thinking for fun, I may plant a bunch around there just to make that Thaumcraft area be extremely pretty as far as I'm concerned. And I planted it 1 block higher than normal because you can't see it from here. Yeah, it goes down 1 block in the 4 sides, which actually eats up some of the dirt, which, you know, precious dirt. I want to make sure that I keep it all and don't lose it. Let's come over here. What? And now I have a tier 3 blood magic setup. I need to upgrade 2 of these. Let's move you out of the way. And it should have the exact same amount of life points that you can keep in the altar, 10,000, I believe. However, I can change these runes into different types of runes to increase the capacity of this, to increase the speed, various other things. Okay, I need you. If I leave them in long enough, they will convert from tier 1 to tier 2 to tier 3, and I don't want bunk the mouse. I don't want to hit tier 3. My problem is I pick up my hands and I wave them around, and as if you can see what I'm gesticulating at, and that's a problem. All right, there we go. Now I've got 2 of these, and these, if I go over here to the rune altar with a water jar and all 5 of the basic runes, I can make for me a mana tablet, which is exactly what I've been waiting for. Let's come over here. It's going to take a lot of mana. It's going to take an entire mana pool of mana. So I might as well talk about it while that's happening. You go on there and you go on there. And then I need these. Here, let's move you out of the way. All 5 of these various runes, air, earth, fire, water. Oh, and the warded jar. I just made that. The recipe for this is just a great wood slab. Well, you also need these mana glass panes, and they're really hard to see. And there's nothing here. It's been really, I've messed that up so many times. Let's go ahead and click that on there. And now that will start making me the mana tablet. This guy, Mana Spreader, is pushing that into here, and I need an entire mana pool worth here, which is a problem. Oh, let me go downstairs and turn that off. Thank you. All right, so this is my Botania setup all in one chunk, and I do have a video talking about how to do that. What I did do is I set up this area down here, and we've got mana pools in there. There's 9 of them for right now. That will be my battery once I get sparks working. The only sparks I have right now is this spark here, the one below, and the one spark here on the terrestrial agglomeration plate, because it's not terrestrial, it's terrestrial. Anyway, terrestrial. Anyway, I've gone ahead and made some, not there. Yeah, I've made 8 terrestrial ingots because I'll be needing them for stuff later. But what I have here, this is a dropper, and it's filled with these blaze lamps, which are the best thing to burn with. You can see it's got a burn time of 24,000, which is fantastic. 9 blaze rods turn into the blaze lamp. That's an hourglass that I have set for 20 seconds. You can do whatever you want, but that works. I have a frame here with a blaze lamp, which tells the floating hopper hawk here to pick up just those things in the frames, which is blaze lamp, and put them into the dropper next to it. And I hit it with the infestation seed, which gives it that it's not podsole, it's the mycelium. So it's slower on the pickup, which means every 20 seconds when that vends, let's go up. It's hard to see down here, but every 20 seconds it will vend out a blaze lamp, and this floating solignolius stops my magnet from picking that up. And what will happen is it will go ahead and be picked up by one of these endoflames and consumed if it's available to consume it. And that's what generates the mana. What's happening right now is this is pointing up because I need an entire pool's worth. It's going to take a long time. Anyway, so let's keep going. That way, this pool that's here goes up. This little piece here is a way of telling the system to shut down. Otherwise, it just continually vents out, and that's not good. What happens is if you have this turned on, wow, I hate it when that glitches. It allows the stuff to vent out. Let's turn that off. It may be part of the 1.7. It may be the updated visual stuff I have to make it better is happening. Anyway, that's a pain. We haven't even gotten to a quarter yet. We're about an eighth. So other stuff that I've done as far as Thaumcraft, I went ahead and took the crucible and put it over here because some of the stuff that I need for what was it that I needed? Thaumcraft. Oh yes, to make these crystallizers, I needed balanced shards, and to do that, you need. This has 2 air, and then here's the other 5 aspects, and you need 2 of each of those. And if it's all nicely balanced when you throw it on, you get a balanced shard back. And if you don't make it balanced, what ends up happening is this will spew up all sorts of nasty, tainted goo, and you don't want that at all. So one of the things I do to make life much easier for me, I needed an alchemical furnace. I went ahead and created 2 of these arcane alembics, and then a little bit of the essentia tubes, and here's 2 of these essentia crystallizers. And I've been crystallizing various essentia. I got lots of air, there's some earth, there's fire, water, there's order and entropy. Plus other stuff, you know, trees and infernus, and there's more Ignis census, you know, tons of stuff like that. So what I've been doing, and these are all things that I'm okay with burning up and getting these aspects out. I've got silverwood logs. That's why I've been planting them, because the silverwood log give me both the precantatio and the order, the ordum. So I need both of those in large amounts. So I go ahead and cook this up. It extracts out those essences. Lots of arbor. I don't really care about that for right now, but it extracts that out. It will fill these guys up, and there's, I think, a little bit that gets in these pipes, but then it puts them into these crystallizers. So here's a precantatio in here, and then here's an arbor. And the reason why I have these hoppers, because I don't have any other more advanced pipes. If you attach these essentia crystallizers right below a chest like this, one side is already filled and the other side has room, but these only see just the block above it. And if that half is full, it will just spit out the crystal elsewhere and just around here. And one of them dropped into here, and that's why this is a little bit low. Anyway, so by putting them here with these hoppers, they can always go in, and that feeds in because it sees the entire thing as an entire storage. I would love to have iron, gold, diamond level chests. I just don't have the real tech, and I don't want to burn up my my iron and gold for that. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing. I just been happily burning up this stuff. I did about 20 some odd logs. So there's some arbor and precantatio. Yeah, I don't speak this magic. Ordo in there, arbor in there, and they will just slowly get processed. So I've been, that's several days worth of being on, feeding it, and then AFK is what that is. Lots and lots of that. I think we are probably 30% done. Nope, we're not even 25. This is going to take a while. Yay! It finally is finished. Oh wow, I got all the runes back. I don't remember when that changed. Oh, and this actually gave me an entire bat. Oh, so I didn't actually lose any of the mana in there. Nice. All right, I'm going to with this off, that means any mana in here will turn off the feeding of more. But when I turn this on and the glitch happens, can I unglitch you? There we go. Oh, get back there. When I'm non-glitched with this on, there's 15 power, 14, 13, 12. When this is 12/16 full, then that will submit a signal. So there's a little bit of carryover because these guys will have a little bit of extra burn power in them depending on when they got the blaze lamp to burn. Anyway, yay! That makes me super happy that I've got a full mana pool's worth of, well, full mana tablets worth of mana in here. What I am gonna do is drop down into here. And let's move that, move this. If I look at it, it is taking from tablet to the pool, which is what I want. So I'll dump that in there. These guys stole some. No, I don't want to pick it up. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Here, if I crouch, am I close enough? Anyway, I'm going to let this fill up here. This means now I can go back to the mining dimension where I left those day blooms and night shades or whatever and get the 4 pools of mana there and bring them up over here. Then the other thing I need to do is grab well, I don't need to grab. I need to make 2 of the regular pylons so I can make 2 of the Natura pylons so I can open up the gateway so I can get some sparks working in here that will really make things nice. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The Natura pylon, I've got everything except for the Ender Dew. Now for that, I need to make a distillery that I can take one of these ender pearls and split it up into these bits, which is good. But the distillery needs odor of purity, the whiff of magic, all of these things I've made. I haven't made any of odor of purity yet. Let's get out of here. Nah, let's see. Oh yeah, you're completely empty. Cool. Well, a teeny tiny bit. Let's home out of here. If I look at the recipe for the odor of purity, hawthorn saplings, yes, which is why, which is why over here I am growing hawthorns, is what I'm doing. I've got 5 saplings, I have grown 1, and so I need to hopefully get a bunch more saplings from that. And if I, as near as I can tell, any of these trees sometimes have a chance of spawning the Ent. Because I chopped down, okay, that one grew too. When I chopped down one of the Rowans, I got it. And when I chopped down one of the Alders, I also got another one. He spawned off of the island, which was perfect because I didn't want to actually spawn out here. Let's move you here. Oh, one of the things I did make earlier was the Band of Aura, which is not all that hard to make, just mana steel and another one of those runes of mana. So now I'm generating just a little bit of mana every so often. In fact, if I put that in my bar, what should happen every so often is it, well, at least in more modern versions, it will dip as it gets some mana in it. And I'm not really noticing that, so that's okay. I need to plant a few more of these hawthorns because I have no idea how fast or how often I'm going to get a bit of a odor of purity out of these guys. So let's take 7 of these. Oh, I don't need to go over here. I can go over here. Yeah, let's take... I'll just toss all of them. I only need 7 because it looks like... yeah, I think it'll do 8. So hopefully I get an actual odor of purity because the first one was a bust. Oh, there we go. Yes. All right. I'm going to be able to make the distillery, which will unlock a few things for me. There is my distillery, and with that, I was able to get the golden chalk. With the golden chalk, I was then able to make this alchemy catalyst, which I can shove in. I love that glitch. I could shove underneath my mana pool to do things. And with that, I was able to take the nether quartz, 4 of them, drop them in. That made prismarine, surrounded by cobble or brick, either one, it doesn't matter. And that gave me a block of prismarine. Such a nice bug. And so that got me the tier 2 blood orb, which is hiding. I should, oh, I put it back up on the altar. The other thing that I did do is I made this divination sigil. If we take a look at what it costs, any level orb, which, and the very first slate plus niter, make it. You know, you've got the Botania mana glass, you've already got it. The nice thing about this is you can check and see how much blood life points is in your network already, and I've got 600. I haven't really dumped lots in there, but you can also right click that on top of your blood magic altar, and it'll tell you what tier it is and how much life points are in the altar itself, which is mighty handy. Something else I did is I went ahead and made the mana blaster, which at this point is not that hard to make. Mana diamond, rune of mana, TNT, living root, and then a pulse mana spreader, which is just a mana spreader with a bit of redstone. In and of itself, it allows you to just shoot up pulses of mana, which, you know, until I had a mana tablet, it wouldn't have done me any good. However, I made the mana lens flash. So glowstone plus fire charges plus the mana lens, that gives you this, and I hit it with some ink so that it would be black. And so now I can shoot out lights that are hard to see, and if we just break that, and that's harder to see than these torches, and I like that. I like that a lot. They're actually brighter than torches, so that works out very well. The other thing I really like doing is running around through the nether and looking up where the lava is pouring out of the ceiling, and I'll go and shoot it, and the blast will take the place of that lava source block and get rid of it, which I think is fantastic. And I'm going to just dump this in here, and I'll convert that later into looks. One of the reasons why I like processing all of these things is so I can do things fast and efficiently. Like for the tier 3 orb, if we take a look at that, that one needs a thalmium block. Well, to do that, I need a mana steel ingot and 4 precantatio in it. And okay, well, put all that in there. Put all that in there. And what is that? Okay, I think that's just a lag. No, that's... Are you something? I have no idea what that is, because I've got my 9 here, and where's my... Oh, I put it out because I was playing with redstone, and if I have redstone in my inventory, it will automatically compress it, which is nice and all that. Still don't know what that is. Oh, can I scan you? Let's see if I can scan you. I think that's just a visual glitch. Oh, but I should be able to scan this. Ta-da! Oh, let's break that down and scan those. Oh, it's already scanned. All right, nice. I'm constantly looking for new stuff and say, what can I scan? What can I scan? What can I scan? One of the things that I can scan is this portal spawner. Can you scan it? Yes. There's all sorts of different things in there. Portal spawners are expensive to make, and I haven't made it. This was something I bartered for something else on the server, and I said, okay, yeah, that's fine. I could make a nether star if I killed a couple more withers. I could make Invar, but I don't have any. Yeah, it's tech stuff. However, I decided to go ahead and grab that because I'm sick and tired of losing my own life points. So I made a thing. This is just very basic and not going to be permanent. There's my tier 1, there's my tier 2. Oh, and there's the Arthana. Although what I'm going to do, oh, divination sigil. Divination sigil tells me that this is a tier 3 altar, and it has a capacity of 26,000 and currently has 26,000 thanks to these runes of augmented capacity. And I have no idea why this is. Anyway, I ignore it. So I'm going to toss this in. This will take 25,000 to get me the tier 3, which is nice and all that, but you know, I will, I mean, I shouldn't do that right now. Instead, I should, is it too late? I've already used up 6,000 of my life points. Oh, well, I can do this. What I do want to do is convert my Arthana. I think it's like, let's take a look at this. I want to make a dagger of sacrifice, and that's going to need, okay, 2,500 life points, which is okay, which means instead of right-clicking this, it's still there, instead of right-clicking this and draining my own blood, I would be using that Arthana to get rid of the life of whatever's here. This is a portal room, is what this is. And if you hadn't already noticed, Blaze, because then I can get the blaze rods, and I would use that a lot for Botania, and that's why I'm using this portal. So I just ran through the nether for a little bit. There's my magician's blood orb. Let's right click, and it's now mine, and I will paste that right there for right now. Let's grab this out, and this guy has 1,000. I need to get more in there. So yeah, when you get low, like I am, I'm going to take a little bit more caution. All right, how are you doing in here? Okay, that's enough for my Arthana. So let's plop that in there. Bibbly, bibbly, bibbly. And so this is what I'm going to use to kill the blazes, because one hit, it doesn't matter what's here, it's going to die, and each blaze is going to give me 500 life points. If I had an animal in here, cows, sheep, whatever, it would be 250. But if I had villagers, it would be 2,000. So a villager spawner would be the right thing to stick in here. I just don't have that, so I'm not going to deal with it. What I do want to do is get the blaze spawner up there. And to do that, let's go up here. Blazes are annoying, to say the least, in that blazes just... this is forever going to be here. Yeah, I think it's just a visual glitch. Because it's... No, it's reacting to my magnet. If I walk or crouching like I am, it's not being pulled towards me. And then I do, anyway, I went ahead and made some conveyor belts. I was sitting there going, elevators, no, conveyor belts. And these are the mine factory. If we take a look, conveyor, there's these from immersive engineering. So leather, iron, redstone, you get 8 of them. Or these from Mine Factory Reloaded, where you use rubber, half the iron, but double the redstone, and you get 16. So I only needed to make 5 of these batches, as opposed to needing to make 10 of these. I've got enough of all of it, but I figured, you know, 5 instead of 10, why not? Anyway, they're not perfect in moving the mods around, but they're pretty good. Let's move you out of the way, you out of the way. One of the drawbacks of blazes is they're really hard to control and stop spawning. They're just obnoxious. And so one of the ways I have, this is a 9x9 internal. So I'm going to put lava here. And they're just a little bit off of the center. And, you know, you always want to have some way of turning it off. Well, when I close this up, I'm going to use a lever to send a signal which will push these blocks in and cut off the lava. And that would allow for the blazes to start spawning. Okay, how's that doing down there? Okay, I'm not hearing it anymore, so that sounds like that's actually working. Let's do this. Whee! Ouch. So I think if I jump and right-click with this porta spawner, it will put the blaze spawner here, and this should be bright enough light. It should stop the blazes. Hopefully. We'll find out. Yes. All right, and then I need to break this block underneath, and then I'm going to pillar up with those to stop them from spawning right there and to get me out. And then I'll put that here, and that should cut off all the, yep, they're starting to spawn. Where's my sword, dagger? All right, and that should move them down into here. I want my sigil. 2300. Let's wait for one of these guys to drop in. And I'm hoping the conveyor belt will work to push them around. If you walk against it, it does a pretty good job of... You know, they may not be being pushed enough. I might have to do the other conveyor belt. This is where I should have tested this in a creative single-player world to see how well it moved them. And the answer is it doesn't. Which is problematic because now I need to stop the mob spawning up there. This may be bad. Anyway, that should do what I need to do. Where is... Are they burning? I guess that's them burning. Oh well, I'm going to move a little bit out of the way because they're loud. So, that's my hope that this will work in getting me some mana. I'm afraid that they're all pushing against themselves up there, and that may be causing a logjam, which would not be good. Again, this is where I should have tested this in single player first. Well, it's too late now. I moved the portal. It's there. I might be able to use glowstone in those pillars to block off the mob spawn. I'll have to be very fast. I don't know if that's going to be a thing. I still wonder, is this just a visual glitch or is this just a reward? Or I'm saying a visual glitch. That's what I'm saying because it's not being picked up. Anyway, blood magic is here, tier 3. Witchery, there's a whole lot more. Thaumcraft I've barely touched, but that's okay. I've pretty much just used it just to get these things unlocked. And Botania, I've not really, well, I've dived a little bit deeper. I'm trying to get the gateway open so that I can get the bits I need so I can put sparks on there so that my mana generation is going to be so much better. But I need to craft a lot more terra steel, and I need to do a lot more crafty work of other things before that happens. And oh, there's one. Yay! Dude, you're gonna die. I can't see you there, but I can see you there. Dead. Yay! And if we take a look at this, it went up by 500 points. It works! Yay, it works. Just not super fast, which is a problem. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, playing on the FTOG Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved server, and having a blast. And thanks for watching. Bye.